Arizona Star looked like sort of a street Marilyn Monroe.
Betty Boop would have come more to my mind, but
she was beautiful.
Actually a precursor to Courtney Love, you know.
Yeah.
Cyndi Lauper is pretty close.
Cyndi Lauper, for sure.
She was like Marilyn Monroe mixed with Shirley Temple at age 6, mixed with Mae West, mixed with Jessica Rabbit. You know, she was
peak. Contemporary today, peak.
Bette Midler, right.
You know, Chucky's in Love. You know that Chucky, what's her name?
Ricky.
Ricky Lee Jones.
Yeah.
That was the kind of thing that was happening. And
the Hoochie Coochie Girl, Charo, that kind of a bubbly, very like a Madonna doing country music.
She is pre-Madonna. And pre a lot of other musical icons of later decades who kind of adopted that same Marilyn Monroe persona. The whole big blonde thing, the sort of raggedy glamour.
Perfect. She was like Madonna. She had that voluptuous, oozing sexuality thing, and of course George was the total end of the spectrum.
The people just were not ready for Nashville, Tennessee in the early 70s. You know, I mean, they were not ready for that.
Hello, Arizona Star here. What have you heard, darling? Oh, everything you've heard is true, I'm sure. Yes, my name is Arizona Star, 48, 22, 35.
Really?
Yes, I've got a great profile, darling.
Where's the 48?
What have you heard about me? I'll tell you all and more, darling.
They met practically every musician, producer, talent agent, and recording star of note in the city, all of whom were badgered to give George and Star a chance to make it in the music industry.
We did go see Shelby Singleton.
Immediately we got a phone call from him. So that kind of confirmed what Chris Christopherson had said. It was all kind of coming together.
We walked in there, you know, me with my sword and my velvet, and Star half naked and the piano player. And I says, okay, give us a piano and a microphone and an amplifier for my guitar and an audience.
He got all these people around the offices and everything, said, you got to see this.
So he took us into the biggest studio he had, brought in everyone that worked for him, and set us up, says, okay, do it. And we were doing covers. We were doing Can't Always Get What You Want, and Gotta Get a Message to You, and Ooh-Blah-Dee, Ooh-Blah-Da, and Maxwell Silver. That's what we were doing. And so we did that, and then he took us in his office, and he says, I don't know what to tell you. He says, when video gets here, you're going to be the biggest stars going because you're visual. You're very, very visual. But video ain't going to be here for a while.
He said, you guys are far out, but you need some original material. You know, you can't just be doing the Beatles and, you know, whatever. You've got to come up with some original material. And when you've got original material, come back to me.
But you got to write your own stuff. You got to write your own stuff because nobody can write for you. You're too crazy to you know, for anyone in Nashville because you're not country.
Now, I walked out of there thinking, God, I said to George, I think we really bombed out. She went, oh no, he loved us.
That's when we started writing.
So I said, George, what is the plan now? She said, we're going to go out to get some original material. I said, where? We'll go find the songwriters. We'll go into the bars. We'll get them to write us the original material we need. We go back to Shelby Singleton. He cuts our hit record. We're stars. That's it. Great, okay. That was it.
They've gotten themselves thrown out of just about every tavern, restaurant, and nightclub in the west end of the city, and been invited back to just about all of the places they were tossed out of after management learned that while the girls were frequently disruptive, they were invariably entertaining and good for business.